Thank you.
So next up, we have Article 7, Peter Fulton will be talking to us about a change in the COLA for the retirement.
Thank you. Excuse me. My name is Peter Fulton, 31 Winthrop Street in West Concord. I've been a member of the Retirement Board, introducing Article 7 here, by the way. I've been a member of the Retirement Board about 22 years, going into my 8th three-year term, and was 34 years on the fire department. What we're trying to do here is to adjust the base amount of money that an individual is eligible to receive their COLA, cost of living adjustment. Currently sits at $12,000 per year, and we propose to increase it, the base, to $14,000 per year. This is perhaps a small benefit for the individual, but it is a benefit, and we'd like to pursue it. We're one of 104 systems in the state. We're doing pretty well fiduciarily. We're in the top 5 to 10 of that 104 systems as far as performance, and we're 86% funded. I'm somewhat of a novice at introducing these articles, so bear with me here. And I'm trying to get my presentation down to my 5 minutes so I don't get the wrath of the moderator. This is a comparison bar chart, where we stand today in the orange column and where we'd like to be in the proposed column. Pretty straightforward there. This $14,000 column represents about 25% of the systems statewide. There's one thing I have to correct here. As I said, I'm a novice at the introduction of these articles, and I just got, an actuarial figure on this, and this $309,000 figure on this slide should read $350,000, so my apologies. This is the cost that would be added to the appropriation of the town, and that's over an 11-year period, because that's our funded schedule target to be fully funded by 2030. And this is also, the correct figure there is $48, so the property tax impact for any household would be approximately, well, would be, in fact be $48. This is why one of the reasons, or one of the many reasons that we're introducing this. The last increase was over 20 years ago. And something a lot of folks aren't aware of here is that public employee retirees or municipal retirees are not eligible for, they are somewhat eligible for Social Security, but it's subject to a WEP provision, windfall elimination provision. So consequently, they don't receive all of their Social Security. So a lot of folks do do rely primarily on their pensions. And there's another bulleted item here, or third item, talking about how individuals contribute over 9% of their salary now. So it is pretty expensive. And we'd like to suggest that competitive pensions attract the best municipal employees. Okay, I also have my administrator here with me. I do have additional slides, but in the interest of trying to expedite my presentation here and get to my 5-minute time frame, questions or comments, please?
John. You're on.
Thank you for that. The other night when you were at the Finance Committee, some of the additional information we discussed was perhaps a sense as to what cost of living increase those other towns on your slide 3 pay on their sometimes higher base levels. Were you able to come up with any information on that?
Yeah,
the earlier slide says up to 3%.
Right. I apologize. I did not get that information for you.
My point is that other towns could be paying a lower than 3% cost of living adjustment on a higher base and still resulting in less money to participants.
Right, yeah. All right, well, I'll work, my administrator would be more than happy to field that question.
Try my best. Good evening. I'm Linda Boucher, the Retirement Board Administrator. I've been with the town of Concord for about 13 years now. I'm very happy to be here. We have an oversight agency known as the Public Employee Retirement Administration Commission. We get a memo from them once a year that sets forth the cost of living increase according to the Consumer Price Index, which is how Social Security increases their benefits. The retirement boards in Massachusetts are guided to use the Consumer Price Index, but we can go up to 3%. So that is a variable that they leave for each system, and of course that will depend on the system's funded status. Right now in Concord, we have had a 3% cost of living increase built into our funding schedule. I'm not certain how long it's been there, but we have issued the 3% since I started here 13 years ago on the 12,000. We haven't wavered. There's been many times that the CPI is slightly less than ours, but it's on the full Social Security benefit, whereas ours is on $12,000. So it's very manageable when you know that it's going to be $360 every year. That's it.
I see. Thank you. That's great information. That was actually part of my question was the Social Security increase for this year, I think, is 1.6%, but your point is it's on a much higher base level. Is that correct?
Exactly, but if you take the 1.6 on somebody's $24,000 Social Security benefit, they are getting more than our retirees are getting. We also, although our average pension in Concord is $28,000, we still have many members, many retirees of the system that aren't anywhere near that. So a $40 increase in their monthly benefit means a lot to them. For those that are over $28,000 a year, you know, most of them are like, well, it's not going to make or break my lifestyle, but as fiduciaries of the system, the board is required to make sure that the retiree benefits are staying consistent and comparable to those in Social Security, whereas Pete said earlier, many of our public retirees have a reduced Social Security benefit, and it could be as low as 40% compared to what they had anticipated getting through their career. Does that help?
Yes, thank you.
Greg?
Just a clarification. You said the 309 should go to 350. The 309,000 should go to 350,000. There was also another number, 48 per household in Concord. Did you say that
Yes.
number is correct or incorrect? Sorry.
That is correct, I'm sorry, yeah.
The 48, the
The
$48
$48,
figure.
48,
correct,
the
right.
$48 per household is a correct number.
yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And the $350,000 is built into the current funding schedule. So right now, we have a funding schedule that has the $12,000 a year. That is also incorporated into the unfunded liabilities. So in order for us to complete our funding schedule as we had anticipated by 2030, we're rushing that extra benefit, the enhanced benefit, to get it all solid and finished by 2030. Then going forward, that figure should drop down to about $85,000 a year to fund the $14,000 COLA for current retirees and future retirees. Okay? Good.
Thank you, folks. I'd encourage the endorsement, and thank you.
Thank you.